Look at it recording.
Oh, it won't show up on it though. Oh, hi. Here's yeah. Hello. Gonna have to do a little bit of filtering on this one, but I think it's gonna turn out okay.
Throw Kelvin on that bitch. You know what's the best.
Fuck no.
I like some lo-fi.
Actually, for the first time,
I really do like lo-fi. Dear human beings of the internet,
Hi.
we're back.
Hi.
We're gonna do this. I know this is 2014, but there's the YouTube survey of 2013, and I'm just sort of looking for things to do with. Oh no, wait, hold on, beer. Everything's fine. So we're gonna take the YouTube survey. So I just read these questions. They're actually pretty serious questions, but we're neurotic enough that this might be funny.
I'm a serious person.
I know. Everyone knows. Number one, and I'm gonna ask you, and then I'll answer as well. Number one, what's your biggest fear?
Oh, jeez. My biggest fear, I guess, is like disappointing myself. Is just sucking to the point where, like, I mean, at least if you suck, and at the end of the day, if you can validate yourself, it's like a little bit okay. But if everyone around you, and also like him, if he was like, fuck you, and then I was like, fuck me, that would be the worst. Like, I think it's just disappointing everyone and everything, and just that's my biggest fear. Failing. Hashtag fail. Ryan, what's your biggest fear?
Mine's the ocean.
No, I didn't even think of that. Fucking sharks. No.
Dude, the ocean, when you're in it and you can't feel the bottom anymore, and it's dark and you don't know what's happening.
No, so I'm
beneath
like
you.
afraid of sharks and snapping turtles in like deep ends of pools. I was thinking like super deep because you said they were serious questions.
They are
Fuck
serious
that.
questions.
I don't care if I disappoint myself. My biggest fear is moose. They're terrifying.
That's why we can never go to Maine.
I've been to Maine. My college roommate lives in Maine, okay? And I told her that my biggest fear is moose, okay? And there were people in the room, and they were like, you know your roommate's from Maine, right? And I was like, Allison, that's her name, and I'm not censoring it. It's fucking Allison. I'm like, Allison, have you ever seen a moose? No, I've never seen a moose in my life. I go to her house, and her mother starts talking about the moose that comes every year to the little stream that forms
Like
in
Santa?
During the spring and summer, there's like enough water that there's a stream in their backyard, and there is a moose that literally is there. That is half of the year. Like, they're in the bathroom. Oh, hey, there's the moose. That is like, I can't. They're so big.
I love that. Disappointing myself. Scratch that. Moose.
No.
Do you mean moose plural or moose one?
Oh, I can't even think about moose plural. I can't even. Moose. I can't even.
It's still moose.
It's dual moose.
Dual
plus moose? No.
A plethora of
One moose is my fucking nightmare. Anything beyond that is like, I've passed out. I don't even know what that is. That's fine.
It's not playing dead. I guess
more than one moose
out.
is fine. I've been around a stuffed moose at LL Bean in Maine, and that was fucking horrifying. But I knew it wasn't going to move, and I was confident.
How did you find out Santa wasn't real?
First of all, there's many kids watching.
Santa's
real.
Totally real.
Santa's
And just
super
like
real.
what we're talking about next is a joke.
The powers that were tried very, very hard to like I remember one year where I was like, I get it, Santa's like not, and my mom was like, no. So my dad went, like one year when I was really little, my brothers went up on the roof and they were like, on the roof. I was like, I'm not going to bed, I'm staying in the living room, and I am waiting. Like, we don't have a chimney. I need to see what the fuck is going to happen. Like, is he going to walk in the front door, back door? Like, what's the deal? And I'm like, I'm not going to bed. And I was pretty stubborn as a child, and I'm not anymore at all. And my brothers went up on the roof, and I screamed and went upstairs. My dad put a boot print, I remember, on the carpet.
Yeah, my mom did that too. Boot prints.
From the fireplace, and I really don't remember.
My mom was a diabetic, and she still ate those cookies.
She's so nice.
She's the fucking nicest.
That is fucking
It's fucking nice. Okay.
See, and that your mom is really nice, and
Yeah.
your
I'm
mom
less
is
nice.
really fucking nice.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the best idea you've ever had? No?
Fucking carousel wedding. That shit's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
That shit's cool.
At her wedding, there's going to be a carousel.
Working carousel just around.
Just
and
happening.
So I don't know if it's gonna be cool until September. September.
What
I'll
happens
let you know.
when someone
Round and round.
vomits on that carousel?
Right. That was why. Yeah. I don't know.
What happens when
someone has?
I'm gonna
I'm sure
vomit.
someone has.
I'm gonna vomit on that carousel. The best idea I've ever
maybe
had
don't
is to
vomit on
bring a
Lysol?
really big plastic bag to your wedding,
Or just Lysol wipes.
ask to vomit into it.
Yeah. Don't.
Not on the carousel, because I'm going on the. Because you one hand on
We're gonna
horse,
make a video of just that carousel.
one hand with whiskey.
And then.
Then
someone
projectile
else with a video,
vomit.
or I don't know who's gonna take
Somebody
the video,
will.
but somebody's gonna. There'll be a video.
But I'm bringing a bag, so it's not even that big a deal.
It's really gross.
Yeah, well, that's how weddings go. What's the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever done?
One time, I was at this girl's house, and I was sleeping over there. Like it was my mom knew I was sleeping over there. Her mom was doing my hair, and so my head was in the sink, and my phone was charging in the other room. And my mom called me a few times, and I didn't answer. And then we were going out to this boy's house, and it wasn't like a party, but they were significantly older than we were. And we were leaving the house with said boys, and I just like grabbed my phone off the charger, threw it in my bag, and my mom freaked out, and she was on her way to the girl's house, and I was in the car with said older boys, and she was driving down the road and was like, "Ah!" And I was like, oh god, that's my mom. Stopped the car, and I had to like get out, and my mom was like, get in this car right now. And I had to like go back in this girl's house and get all my stuff and get in the car and go home, and I was like, ah! And we had to have this whole conversation about it for like a long time, and that was super embarrassing, but I don't think they cared so much as I cared.
One time my mom got on the bus. Like, she heard some shit was going
school
down
bus?
on the bus. Like, some kids were being real dickheads to me.
How old were you?
I was like 5.
Oh god.
The kids were like making fun of me every day.
He was like 15.
And then
High
I
school
told my mom, because your mom tells you to do that. Your mom tells you to tell you when
Right,
people are
right,
being mean.
right.
So I'm just like, these people on the bus are being mean, and she didn't say anything. All she did was next day she got on the bus and then said to me, point them out.
Show me
me
the
who
little
they are.
assholes.
And then I pointed at them because I was way more afraid of my mom than them. They were too. And then she
Rightfully
screamed
so.
at them. And then they never yelled at me ever again. It totally worked.
Problem solved.
Right. Like, but at the time, I was like.
But were you happy after? I wasn't happy
Oh
after.
no, not at all. Just because I was like, my mom just had to deal with my foes for me. Now
I cried for so long after that.
Now I'm just like, yeah, awesome.
I mean,
Killing
you were
it,
5.
Mom.
I was literally probably 16.
Right.
And I cried. I cried so much.
I'm not a crier particularly.
I was when I was 16.
You're allowed to cry at 16.
Yeah.
It's
not
your
anymore, though.
16th birthday through your 17th birthday, and you can cry when you want to. If you were allowed to pick one career for the rest of your life, what would it be? This is the last and final question.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's so, like, anticlimactic.
No,
I thought
it's
it was
not.
gonna
It's
be
what you want to do for the rest of your life.
keep on becoming, like, the person that I am gonna be, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
just wanna keep
No,
on-
that totally counts, I think.
Yeah, I
Just like
think I
keep
need to
on
just,
keeping
like,
on is what I'd like to do for my job forever.
Not a job, though. I don't want to qualify it as work. I just want to qualify it as,
You sound like you should be telling me this at a small coffee shop in Brooklyn.
with so many iPhones and iPads.
Yeah.
And, like,
I just like
and a
wanna.
hat. I need a hat to say that kind of thing.
I just like want to know me. You know? I just like, if I don't know me, who can else know me?
Right, and who can I even know if I don't know me? It's like everybody else is just like an illusion.
And
Or are they?
and what are illusions? You know?
This is fun.
I know. That's the YouTube survey of 2013. Well, when there's a 2014 one, we'll do that one too.
Okay, well,
But until next time, I'll see you.
is that all?
I'll see you later. For this one, we're gonna do another one for forever. I want JR to be in one.
This is
Bye.